Well, Diz, we're back here.
Man, I'll tell you, this band, they're dreary, man. I'll tell you, man.
You know that one guy's got to
play something snap here.
Bring it up. Come on, right up here. Come on, let's go.
I'm going to go that one place.
No.
Man, I'll tell you, man. How do people like it?
Oh, Diz. I don't know. That's all that noise coming in from the library. You're gonna have to close the door a little bit.
Right, I'll go over here. You know, that's all you have me on this show for. Goddamn, no.
Well, you know, this castle is so drafty and cavernous that it's very hard to.
I know, it is. It's a big place, man.
It is.
I remember the last time we almost got lost, man.
That's true. Well, Diz, I was kind of hoping the Count would show up, and you know, as usually happens when I'm in his castle or in the environs, as we would call it, of Transylvania.
Wow, man!
I usually only just have to think of trying to get a hold of the Count, and somehow and he's able to appear. Have you found that to be true?
I try not to think about getting hold of the Count. That damn guy kills me. You know.
Well, but I'm just saying because I wanted to discuss with the Count a little bit about who might be here, what rooms they're in, or how we can get around here. Maybe we'll have to search on our own, but I want to discuss with him a little bit of his festivities that he had planned for the later evening. I see the guests are definitely here, although it's a little bit more somber than I thought. I thought it might be a little bit more of a... But it'll probably pick up as the night goes on.
You know, that last party really got nuts.
It did.
Heads rolling and stuff.
Wow. That's true.
I'll tell you, I'm glad it wasn't mine.
Well, you remember the time I played the chicken layer, the chicken farmers convention, I had them laying in the alley.
Yeah, they were laying in the
alley.
You know, you're a pretty funny guy, Bill.
But anyways, Count Transfer, are you anywhere?
Well, give me one, Bill.
I knew it.
I'm over here.
Count, I've never discussed this with you before. Do you have a telepathic power or even some other type of communication?
No, I don't, because I won't pay the bill.
I knew. I see. I was trying to...
I'm not going to pay that company. They're a monopoly, if you ask me, and I'm...
Count, did you notice there's a dead cat on the rug over there?
I see him there.
Well, I don't know. It's probably in keeping with the celebration somehow or other, but... Did you invite some jungle friends?
Yes, I did. I invite many people. Cobras I have here. I have all kinds of snakes.
I used to drive one of them.
You did? Wow, you were very fast. I know. Not as fast as I can fly, of course. But...
Well, anyways, Count, what is the plan usually for your Halloween party? I know that you started last week with this party, with this celebration.
Well, we have, like I say, the torturing is one of the main events. That will be later. We will be torturing.
The apple bobbing, is it? The head bobbing is what's that?
The head bobbing, we have head bobbing, yes we do. And we have the hunt.
The hunt?
The hunt, yes.
How does that work?
Well, you know, at Easter, they have Easter egg hunts. Well, yes. We have a different sort of hunt. We have the bull testicle hunt.
Oh, I see. Again, and then when they find them, they make the fritters out of them?
They make the fritters, yes. Like the Easter eggs, they do the eggs. Right.
I see. So it's bull testicle hunting?
Yes, and of course...
Wait a minute, now, if I'm not mistaken, I know we have bull testicle fritters, but wasn't bull testicles hunting also a player from that same era? From the 20s in baseball?
Bull testicle hunting?
I think he was a pitcher. No, hunter.
Hunter?
Yeah.
No, that was Ted, you're thinking.
Oh, Ted. All right.
Or Jeffrey was it. That was one of those. Or catfish, I'm not sure.
Well, it could have been. It could have been. I thought there was a bull testicle.
Well, I thought about this guy's name is Catfish Hunter. What sense does that make? It wouldn't should be catfish fishing? I don't know.
You know, you've got a point.
I see they're cutting the bull now. I can hear it in the background.
Well, you're doing a little bit yourself. But anyway,
you'll always make me laugh.
Well, Count, so you say it starts early in the week, and I know it builds up to the grand, something you call the Mother's Milk Ball. What is that?
The Mother's Milk Ball? Oh, that's a lot of fun. It's really fun.
It's apparently a big, some type of ball, or that hotline is jumping today.
I'll have to answer the phone. You'll never know who it is.
You never know around here.
It may be something important. Maybe I better answer the phone.
All right, Cal, go answer the phone, and me and Diz will We'll just hang out over here.
Okay, well, I will get him. Hello? Yes, he is here. I don't know where he is at the moment. All right, I will tell him you called.
Call for one of your guests?
Yes, they wanted the man from the skating rink. You know the man?
Oh, Cub Jolly Olsen.
Cub Jolly Olsen, yes. They said it was an emergency.
Oh, there was a nasty little accident down there.
An accident? What was the accident?
A nasty little accident down there.
Oh, that's the accident. I didn't know about it.
No, yes, there's something very unfortunate happened, but again, this is probably not the proper forum for that. But the main thing is, Count, we were talking about this mother's milk ball, which it's mother's milk ball and
yes.
I forget what you call it, ball and feast. I know it's a gigantic celebration where people come in mass.
Well, you must have this wrong. It is not that at all. It's a mother's milk ball. It's like a beer ball. If you have to bring it in.
I see. Oh, you feel like a tapping a keg of mother's milk?
Yes, we do that.
Well, I'll see. I got you. This is something that you get, like when you go to Serto Brothers or something.
This is right. We don't go to Serto Brothers. We go to the hospital and we go to the maternity wards and we get all the girls to squirt into this big vat.
And they have depositories of mother's milk at the hospital?
Well, they don't. They use depositories for something else. That's for like in hemorrhoids and stuff like that.
So this isn't a celebration, and I had that wrong.
Huh? I don't know where you would possibly get that idea. Someone get that D out of this realm immediately.
Mother's milk. Well, okay. So this is something that you can purchase.
Yes, we do. In fact, later we will open one up. We will tap one of the mother's milk bottles and have some, and you will see. It's almost as good as cranberry milk.
Well, okay. All right. Well, what is it? What do you call the grand ball at the end, at the very height of the Halloween Havoc ball celebration for the bash here at the Counts? What is the name?
Well, we don't have a name for it.
Don't you have a name for the gigantic, the final culmination?
Yes,
where all the guests get together and they wear various outfits.
Then we call that the fireman's ball.
The fireman's ball.
The secret policeman's other ball, we used to have that.
I see. And this is the fireman's ball.
This is the fireman's ball.
Well, very interesting. Oh. Sorry. That was my health going there for a minute. But anyways, Count, alright, that's called the fireman's ball. Mother's milk ball is just...
Oh, do you like the bat caves? We've been Sterling. I know you haven't been watching, but do you like the bat caves?
I love the castle. You know, part of coming here is just the joy of walking around these grand old grounds here. And speaking of grand old grounds, that coffee...
The coffee was very good. Yes, it was just... I know it tasted like mud, but that's because it was just ground as well.
Oh, there you go. We'll get as many of those in as we can, just in lieu of real entertainment.
And I don't know when we will be here, but when he gets back, we will...
Well, you know, we were discussing before with you at the... when...
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I had the...
You have one of those bull testicle critters or something?
Well, yes, and I think I might have had the cracks, too, from when I was in Las Vegas.
Well, all right, then. Just stay away from that high-stakes gambling, of course. If you...
We are not going to get along if you keep making jokes about steaks.
That's a little reference. We like to keep it moving here. But, Count, I asked you before about your wife, Ethel, and you said that she was here. From the,
she was here, but she's no longer with me.
You do know Heidi Fruits and Holden, or Fruits and Flatten.
Heidi Fruits and Flappen?
Yeah, do you know the former...
Well, that's easy for me to say because I have the accent for it.
Do you know the former...
Fruits and Flappen.
Yes, do you know the former Heidi Fruits and Flappen?
You mean the Heidi Fruits and Flappen Ho?
Yeah. Ho Wolfman?
Wolfman?
Yeah. That would be her full name, yes.
I don't think it is. Doesn't Olsen. I think she's got an Olsen in there. She was Heidi Fruits and Flappen Olsen the whole...
You know, actually, she was married to Olsen before Ho.
So she was married...
Flappen Olsen Ho Wolfman.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Well, do you know this lady?
I've never met her.
Thank you.
Never met her.
With that, we'll be leaving. No, we won't be. This is a little bit of a
I've never
aside.
heard of the person.
Well, I was just wondering.
Of course, I was hardly kidding.
You haven't had a relationship with this lady then? Is that the idea? I'm trying.
Hasn't everyone?
Well, apparently. And did you know her as Heidi Fruits and Flappen though?
I knew her as Little Buttercup. That's what I would call her. I put the bite on her many times.
Well, you did have the problem that you have when you handle buttercups a lot, that you get that yellow on your hands, didn't you?
Well, yes, I did, as a matter of fact. I don't
Speaking of
know
what-
what you would bring that up for, but
Speaking of buttercups, there was like, wasn't there a guy that was playing golf and he hit his, I don't know if he was playing in Pennsylvania or not, he was playing golf and he hit his ball into the buttercups, and the guy said,
what did he say? Pray tell, I would like to know.
well, at that point, Mother Nature shows up. I know you
Mother Nature showed up
Mother
and
Nature
said,
shows up and says, if you don't step on the buttercups to go retrieve your
yes,
ball,
yes, I must know the rest of it.
I'll give you a free butter for the rest of your life.
Free butter.
Yeah, and he says, well, okay, but where were you the last time when I hit into the pussy wells? Do you remember that? It was
goodness gracious, this is very funny. I'm going to have to tell Mel Tannenbaum maybe he could put that in his act.
Well, it's just a thought, anyways. When you said buttercup, but anyways, Count, you were then. You did know you have a relationship with Heidi then for a while.
Well, I must say it was a extramarital affair for me. But when you're as old as I am, you have to have some fun.
I see.
Being married to the same woman for 373 years is no fun.
That's what you were talking about.
That's what I'm talking about there.
And how's Igor been doing? You know,
Igor, he hasn't been here lately.
He's been to the North Pole, I know.
That's right. I had to hire him out because we're getting a little low on the funds, and Igor is like a member of the family. He would go and work.
I see, but I assume he'll be going back to the North Pole soon, just in anticipation of the Christmas season as well. He's got a tough schedule here.
Igor is tough. There's only one person that has it harder than Igor, I'll tell you that.
Who's
That's
that, Herman?
Herman,
yeah. Well, yeah, I agree, Herman is tough. But I heard that Herman gave up his job in Los Alamos. Is that true?
I don't know anything about it.
Well, perhaps he'll show up and you
Maybe he will, I'm telling you. Everybody comes to my parties.
By the way, so can I ask you, because I know Don Ho is entertaining him just in one of the rooms.
He's in the Hawaiian room, of
It's like the
course.
Renaissance room, but...
Well, that's what we call it.
What was the Hawaiian Renaissance? That was about
Hawaiian Renaissance.
1772.
That's right. Well, yes, way back there. Way back. That was way back.
Well, they're apparently having lots of fun in the other room.
Stop tickling each other in there.
But anyways, Count, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to walk, that familiar walk
I
up
would like to take you through the rooms if you would like
up
to
the
see
steps, and I know you've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of rooms here.
We have so many rooms, I can't even count them all, and I am the count.
And I know most people are in their room now getting ready for the...
So maybe if you would like
the
to...
mother and the ball later on tonight with
The mother's milk ball.
Well, it's not the mother's milk ball, but...
Well, they will be there. We have many of them there.
So basically, let me just get this straight before we go, that the items on the menu tonight will be mother's milk and cranberry juice and bull testicle fritters.
Oh, and many of them. There's not many. You would have to speak to the chef. I don't really know all of the things we're going to have, but we will taste them as we go along.
Well, I'll be interested in the mother's milk when we get to that. But anyways, let's go on a little bit of a tour here with the Count, and we'll see where we can go.
All right. Well, now you see, this is the blue room.
You call this the blue room.
We call it the blue room. Yes.
That's-
You know, somebody had a bomb in here once, and it blew up here. That's all we call it.
LEW. Because I was thinking maybe if you were naming after colors, if you had hundreds, it wouldn't be a good policy. But
Well, no, it's
I
not
might use
good.
numbers, but you say you use a specific name for every room then.
Well, no, some we have numbers. Some we have doors. We have door number 1, door number 2, then door number 3.
I see, but this particular one is called the blue room.
This is the blue room because it blew up.
Exactly. Well, let's knock on the door and see who shows up.